O.J. Simpson might actually confess to the 1994 murder of his wife Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman. So many people were shocked when O.J. Simpson was acquitted of the murder charges. After the highly publicized trial, many people strongly believe that he was the murderer, and now these people might be proven right. Simpson is currently in a Nevada jail for armed robbery after he robbed a sports memorabilia dealer at a hotel in Las Vegas back in 2007. A friend of Simpson's claims that Simpson will make a murder confession in 2017 if he's released from jail. It's being reported that Simpson is in total torment. He is 300 pounds and looks horrible, and the only way he's going to be able to get over the murder is by admitting to it. However, this is just speculation. None of these words have been confirmed to be said by Simpson himself, but apparently a source close to him is confirming that this is in fact true. Back in the day, many people loved and looked up to O.J. Simpson as he was a famous American football player, so a lot of people couldn't believe that he was capable of something this horrific. However, once the trial started, there was a lot of evidence that was stacking up against him, and many people believed him to be guilty. For those of you who know about the case, do you think he killed his wife or he didn't? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Courtney McGinley, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys on this beautiful Saturday. Alright, we have some pretty amazing stories to get to, but first, yesterday I asked you guys, who is your favorite singer? And this is what you guys had to say. Today I want to know, who is your favorite athlete? Let me know your answer and why down in the comment section, and you might be featured in Monday's video. I know, very exciting stuff. Next we have a man who broke a priceless clock artifact. Clearly he didn't read the do not touch sign posted right beside it. In the video we see a man and a woman looking at some artifacts in the National Watch and Clock Museum in Pennsylvania. This man is looking at the clock, then proceeds to touch it and pulls on some strings. Not only does he do this once, no, he proceeds to touch this priceless clock many times. And then, before you know it, this clock is falling to the floor and it breaks. I mean, when you go into a museum, it's pretty clear you need to keep your hands to yourself. Even kids know you're not supposed to touch things when you go into a museum. It's like the one and only rule you need to follow. Next, a 13-year-old boy named Tommy Allery was left in a coma with brain damage after a bully attacked him at school. Instead of stepping in and stopping the fight, a fellow student filmed the whole thing. Tommy gets slapped repeatedly and then gets hit in the temple before collapsing. Once on the ground, he has a seizure caused by a bleed on the brain. The school claimed the issue was non-urgent and it took over 30 minutes for an ambulance to arrive. Once stabilized, he was moved to Great Ormond Street Hospital Neurology Unit for life-saving operations. He's been in a coma for the past 13 days. Since at this hospital, he has had a total of 5 operations and was declared dead twice. Due to his attack, Tommy will never be able to fly, drive, or play his favorite sports ever again. This is just so disheartening. Being a bully is never okay, whether it's in person or online. People who attack others, whether it's physically in person or verbally online, are weak and really need to take a good look at what they're doing with their lives. It's just pathetic and shows that you are so unhappy with who you are. Don't be a bully. There's so much more positive, better things you can be doing with your time. This whole attack never needed to happen. Our thoughts go to Tommy and his family, and we hope he's able to recover soon. Next, have you guys ever wondered what would happen if humans suddenly vanished from the earth? Yeah, me neither, but apparently some people have. What would happen to Earth if there were no more humans? If we were to completely vanish, power all over the planet would completely shut down. Shortly after that, domesticated animals would die off. About a month after that, the cooling water in all nuclear power plant stations would evaporate and the remaining wild animals would start to die off. Over time, cities would be covered in vegetation, metal structures such as skyscrapers and bridges would begin to collapse due to the lack of maintenance. Fast forward about 10,000 years and it would be like we never existed. That's pretty crazy when you think about it. Next, a 17-year-old Irish teen, Ibrahim Halawa, was arrested after joining a pro-democracy protest in Egypt back in 2013. And now he's actually facing the death sentence along with 493 other defendants. Mass trials such as this are pretty common in Egypt. Numerous trials have seen death sentences being handed out in the hundreds. Up until now, very little has been known about his time spent in jail, but recently a letter has been obtained, and in it he wrote detailed information about how he has been beaten, mentally tortured, and abused during these past 3 years in jail. Our thoughts and prayers go out to this young man and his family, and we'll keep you up to date with the progress of this case. Finally, you would think that if you looked identical to a celebrity, life would be great. Well, apparently if you look like Ed Sheeran, it's not the best thing. Here we have Ty Jones, who, let's be honest, looks pretty much identical to Ed Sheeran. But but looking like the singer does have its downside. Apparently 21-year-old Ty isn't having much luck when it comes to the ladies. About his experience with random strangers, Ty has said, "When Ed became really famous, I had people always coming up to me and talking to me and wanting my picture. It was crazy. He's such a big artist and I'm a massive fan of his, but now it's like I can't escape it. People go mad when they think they're meeting Ed Sheeran." However, he said there was one good thing that came out of all this. Back in 2012, Ty actually got to meet his lookalike and the pair hit it off. Well, there you guys go. That's all the news stories I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed them, and I will see all of you lovely people next week. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends and family for more awesome stories from all around the world. We have more videos up over here, and as always, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Court McGinley, or if you'd like my own personal vlogging channel, you can subscribe, like it, check it out. It's Courtney McGinley Vlogs. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next week.